What were you told to keep secret about a company you worked for, but you don't work there anymore, so fuck those guys? 1. The first thing you do every day at PetSmart is dump the dead reptiles into the trash. We treated them as well as we could once they were in the store, given our fairly minimal resources. But they're mistreated in transit and often die within a day of arriving at the store. We once reordered a chameleon 3 times because they kept dying. Everyone knew they were too delicate to transport, but the head office wanted a chameleon in the store. Most employees aren't aware of this, since management tries to sweep it under the rug, but I was the morning custodian. 2. Worked at Domino's in college. Our franchisee made it a fireable offense to call in sick. If you missed a scheduled shift, it would be considered quitting, and you wouldn't get put on the schedule ever again. As a result, workers would come in to work incredibly ill and still make your food. I once witnessed a coworker begin to make a pizza, stop to go puke in the bathroom, then continue making the pizza. 3. Still work there, but you'll never talk to hot ladies in your area, you'll talk to people like me. 4. I worked at a certain big box store several years ago. At the time, it had a yellow smiley face for its logo. Now it is a weird star thing. Anyway, every Christmas they would put out a bin for customers to donate toys, clothes, etc., to low-income children. Everything that went into that bin went back on the shelf. If it didn't have a receipt attached, we couldn't prove it had been purchased. If it had a receipt, we were supposed to make sure it fell off. Don't donate anything at that store. 5. This is way more lighthearted than most, but here it goes. I used to work at a fast casual burger place with a secret recipe BBQ sauce. The secret ingredient was root beer syrup. 6. If you ordered any vodka, Grey Goose, Belvedere, Tito's, Kettle One, etc., you were getting Blue Ice vodka. Owner of the bar would pour cheap vodka into those bottles. I refused to do it myself, so he would do it. I made phenomenal money there, $350-500 a shift, so I never said shit about it. After I quit, I let people know. Was shut down 3 months after. Fuck that guy. 7. Most dairy coolers in stores are riddled with mold. 8. I worked in a coffee shop where they would buy individually packaged muffins in bulk, like the kind you see in convenience stores. They would then have us remove them from their packaging and wrap them in saran wrap, and sell them as homemade for over twice the price as what they sold literally next door at the gas station. I always enjoyed the compliments I got for my baking skills. 9. Five Guys. Burger and Freeze don't have 5 guys working there. Sometimes there are only 3 or 4 people and it makes it difficult to close the store in time.